everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. My name is Anne. I am a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and attempting to do so on Whatnot. For those of you who have not followed me previously, this was a death pile. Our youngest son was home for the holidays and we got it all cleaned up and organized. I organized it by bins for seasons. And so like winter, fall, spring, obviously, but I took it a little step further and I am labeling them by month. And so it didn't seem as overwhelming to me to see that, okay, well, this next month, I know in December, I'm going to be listing these items, and then January, these items. And so that seemed to work really well for me. I'll let you know how it goes and if I keep up on my listing of the death pile. When our son came into town, we the next day we're like, well, what would you like to do? We're open. I have time off. His dad had time off at that time. And we're like, well, what do you want to do? Guess where he wanted to go? To the bins. How do you say no to the bins? You don't say no to the bins. And so, well, you should say no to the bins when you have the big death pile that we've had. But I'm going to take it like a viewer has said, you know what? If you live where it's snowy, take it as the opportunity to get your sourcing while you can. And it made sense and made perfect sense in my head that I'm stockpiling my stockpile in case for those reasons. And in all seriousness, we do live real rural and our bins are 90 minutes away. For those of you who don't know, I don't live in a well-off area. And so when I do source is pretty basic brands. I'm not a huge brand shopper personally, never really have been. I'm more on what's for comfort or aesthetic, a certain, even like now, like I'm casual. This is how we dress here. But we do live in an area where a lot of people come to vacation. It's beautiful where I live, but there is an influx of visitors quite frequently. People call it a resort. The locals call it not a resort because we're lower middle class but we choose to live where we live because of the benefit of it's beautiful, but it is rural. And so my local resources, for those of you who are just joining me, thank you, is that there is a Goodwill, local Goodwill. It is a smaller one, but then our bins are actually over the state line, across the state line, and that is about 90 minutes away. It's actually where we picked up our son yesterday at the airport when he flew in, and then we turned around and went right back again to the bins. So it was interesting because I know what I'm looking for when I go to the bins. My husband's always kind of looking for something different as well. And then you throw in my son, our youngest son, and he looked at something totally different. He left it all behind. And I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I had gotten. And also, for those of you who don't know and just joining, we actually have a small little vintage booth that we have. It's 45 minutes away the other direction. So I got a few items for that as well. Only because I'm thinking they're not going to sell in time for Christmas. If I put it online and post it. And then some of it's perfect for the vintage store. These little baskets are brand new. For those of you who don't know the bins, it's the Goodwill outlet. It's literally everything that was into stores that didn't sell. And then they throw it into these big bins, and I'll put a picture up for you to see. And there's new items and there's old items and there's broken down items. But there's pretty much everything before it hits the landfill. And so I'd love to go to the bins because it saves things from going into our landfills, and some of it, it's sad because we're wasting quite a bit. But anyways, so I did get these baskets. Nothing exciting. They're probably dollar store finds, honestly. Maybe like a Hobby Lobby or something like that. Michael's. That's what I'm thinking. But they're not expensive, I'm sure, but they're cheaper at the bins. And I got them to put my daughter's items in at our vintage booth. And then my son found this. This I would sell online. It came with this little fuzzy thing. I don't think it would typically be in there. but it's a little nativity scene and it does need to be re-glued. But I found this online, see that? For like $60 on eBay. Someone is selling it. Now that's not what sold price. I think I've seen them from what sold from anywhere from $8, not this particular one, but anywhere from $8 to $100 some dollars. And so I think this would be great in our vintage booth. It has all 7 pieces of what it was supposed to come with. They're like ceramic, so it's definitely older. But there's a little Jesus there, and Mary and Joseph and the little lamb and everything. But so I think it'll be great in the vintage booth. If it was earlier in the season, I would have put it probably on eBay. Would be a great place for this one. So my son found that, and all pieces were there. And then he actually found these 2 little things I know nothing, absolutely nothing about. Tommy the Train, and I don't know who this creature is, but he says they sell, and he sells on eBay as well. He actually sold something over the weekend while he was here, and he had to go back to ship some items. So I know nothing about these, and if they're worth nothing, I'll let you know and him know. But if they are, who knows? You know, even if you're making $10 in something, that's something. You know, it didn't cost anything at the bins, really, not too much. And then my husband found these, and he found them online. They're hand beaded, little retro type coasters, and they're felted on the back as well. And he got all 6 of them, and we found them also on eBay, right around $40 to $50, I think. They're really cool, but you can tell that they are intricately made. I wish you could see them a little closer here. Let's see a little closer, so you can see. And then there's the back, but they're all like really intricate, and there's no beads missing on any of them. So they're kind of cool. And this is what's fun about the bins. It's not really necessarily my style at all, you know, but they're unique and they're beautifully made. And these would have been tossed in a landfill. And so I'm going to see how these do online as well. And if they don't sell online, I'll put them in my shop and they see how they go there. My shop is in my booth. I don't own the store. So those are kind of little interesting items. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I'll show you some of the stuff. So, Squishmallow, my son. I don't think there's much value in it, but I do have grandkids, and they'll probably love it. If it's not worth more than $10, I'll keep it. My son also found this. He is kind of into the toys. These went for about $13 to $15 online. And so at our bins, it's $1.99. No, it was $1.99 a pound. I think it was $1.99 a pound. And I'll post it because I did take a video of that. So it was $1.99 a pound, I believe. And then if you spend more than 25 pounds, it is $1.09. And so we actually spent 25 pounds and 1 little ounce. And so we just made it over. So everything came to $1.09 a pound, and we spent $30. So every item that we have is under $1, you know, so that's great. But like I said, I don't source high-end things. I don't always find the big bulbos, you know, be on the lookout for brands. But then I did realize I am wearing something I found at the bins before, actually my jeans and my shirt. So even though we resell, because sometimes there's a little tag that goes with resellers, like you're just in it for the money. Sure, I want to make some money, of course. But I do it because I enjoy it. My husband enjoys it. We really love to thrift. But we get things for our home. We get things for our family and friends. Some have been such great quality. And then I'm wearing some, you know, it's just a regular sweatshirt with a hood, little pockets. See? And then cost me 50 cents at the bins. Same thing with my pants. I'm wearing, I didn't even know Tommy Bahama made women's jeans, but they're just a straight leg denim jean. And together, I'm probably wearing $1 worth of an outfit. But up here, you know, jeans and a sweatshirt is what we wear a lot of the time, unless of course I go to work, and I work at a local school in the office, and so I do dress up for that. But I'm on vacation currently, so this is typical attire. But I love it because I love what I source for myself as well, and it cost me $1, and I think it's comfy, it's cute. think it's cute. So anyways, so I got those items. Put this aside here. And then we've got a whole stack of this. Little embroidered, I think they're tablecloths and towels, hand embroidered. I'll show you a couple. I haven't even looked through these yet. I just know my husband found them, and they were all in a stack together, and I think they're going to be perfect for our vintage store booth. Excuse me, I do that all the time. But look at this, the details of it, like, and it's like all of them. They just don't make things like this anymore. Look at the little kitties, all hand embroidered, and I think they're all, I don't know if they're tablecloths or runners. Here's another one, little placemat maybe. But we have 2, 3, oh my gosh, 4. Here's another pattern. They're just really pretty. All hand embroidered. They're just gonna be perfect for our vintage booth, and that, you know, I could see it at a wedding or a little tea party in the spring, or, you know, honestly, a pillow. Someone, I don't sew, unfortunately. I do crochet, but I don't sew. I could see this as cute little throw pillows in the summer, in the spring, in a bedroom. I mean, so neat. But he got a whole, look at this. What a waste. This would have been thrown away. Whole stack of them. And they're just absolutely beautiful and pristine condition. So that was exciting. That was a good find. We did find a bunch of bras. I haven't really looked them up, but I've mentioned before that bras, even though they don't have a high sell-through rate, you know, if I pay 25 cents or 50 cents for this and I turn around and sell it for 15, that's a pretty good return on your money. And they don't sit long, and they're easy to store and easy to list. I mean, quick photos. So I got several of those. I did get just a couple of her, oh, this is a Hawaiian shirt. There's Honolua. I don't know. Gives you kind of an idea of what I'm finding up here. I didn't even check comps on some of this stuff, so it could be $5 for all I know, but it could be 25. My goal is 25. Did get some American Eagle shorts, men's, in our larger size, which I have found that anything, you know, in a larger size does sell better. These are 42 American Eagle jean shorts. This I wasn't, I mean, I kind of checked comps on it when I was there, just because I was waiting for the bins to change out, because the bins change out about every 45 minutes at our outlet, Goodwill. And so while I'm waiting for those, I still am digging through things and waiting. But I did check comps on this one. It is Jeffrey Bean, I believe it's pronounced. And it just felt nice. It's a little preppy. Which, you know, for a guy, it's great. Nice little classic sweater. It's very well, I mean, as you can tell, it's very well made. And it comped out to be about like $30. So, which is great, because I mean, my cost of goods is under $1. Keep that in mind. And so that is okay. Let's see what we've got here. We did find, I ain't checked this brand before, but my husband thought, you know, we'll give it a try because it is an extra large, and golf stuff does sell. I don't think there's a high sell-through rate on it. It is Walter Hagen. So that's a little bit disappointing in the brand, but honestly, it's so nice that we couldn't really leave it behind. And once again, I don't think it's going to sell for a ton, but, you know, golfing and just a nice extra double XL over sweater for golfing and stuff is pretty nice. I'm always looking for golf stuff too, so for myself. Another bra, but there's another sports bra. And then just some Nike running pants, exercise workout gear. They're a little bit more insulated, and so I think that will help. Nike is pretty saturated, so keep that in mind. But once again, it's not the bins. If I get $15 for it, I'm happy. Which, remember, I mean, my $15 could be nothing for somebody else. And I understand that. I'm just letting you know what I'm kind of working through right now, what I do. One, because of where I'm located. And two, I'm okay with, since my cost of goods are so low, I don't mind that profit margin. I would like to make $15 on each item. Some of these bras I probably will make about, maybe 10 to 15, and that's fine. I'm perfectly content with that. But I would love to know what you're all, what your cost of goods are and what you're finding. Because I went there, it was like day before Thanksgiving, went on Wednesday, and the bins weren't that full, and there weren't a lot of people there, which was nice. So it made it easier to kind of source and look through things, but I probably should have taken the time of sourcing or comping, more. But I was enjoying my time with my son, and we were having such a good time just digging through things and looking at things and bickering a little bit about what I should get, not get, because he wasn't going to keep anything because he's flying back. But he wanted me to get this huge China set, where China doesn't really sell anymore, unfortunately. But it was probably somebody's like wedding gift or something, or it was grandma's or something, and it was gorgeous. I mean, seriously gorgeous, and it comped high, but I'm not shipping heavy things, try not to, and I'm definitely not gonna ship things that are gonna break and are so fragile like that. I've done it one time. I sent something that was really fragile, and it broke. And it was devastating. It was vintage, and it was beautiful chest set, and it was porcelain pieces, and it just packed it so well, and then I didn't pack it well enough. So I won't do it anymore. I just won't. But anyways, he was right. It was pretty nice. This is new with tags. It's just a cute little skirt. Oh, actually, it's not a skirt. It's like little gotcha pants. Is that what they're called? It's olden days, I think. They're size large. They only retail for like $30, so not great, but it's new with tags, so we'll take it. But I think they'll be cute for somebody's little outfit, because it looks like a skirt when it's on, but it's little short pants. Let's see. Another bra. This is Warner's. This is probably not going to have as much money to it, and I'm going to have to clean this because it definitely smells. And I do, so those of you, this has been a big controversy. Some people don't clean their items. I do clean my items. If it's new with tags, I try to steam them if possible. I think that's important if you're going to the bins, for sure, because there's some gross things in there sometimes. But I think eBay says that you're supposed to be cleaning items, so I just try to do that, throw it all in. If it's cashmere or something, I'm very cautious about some of the items. And we do like wool and stuff. I have actually, I know it's going to be a high sell-through rate, I will take it to the dry cleaners. And so I think that's important that I'm providing items that are that way. But, sometimes from the thrift store, people do donate clean clothes, and so, or clean items and clean dishes, and things like that. So you're typically not just throwing it into donation pile and it's gross, so I do take that into account on some things as well, that, if I am finding items to source that I notice they're clean or not. And then if they have like spots on them and they're worth my time to get the spots out, I definitely would take the time to do that. And I have thrown things away. I mean, I'm not going to waste my time on some things, and we'll just throw it away. Hopefully you can't hear my cat. My cat wants to come in. But found this one. This item, I found obviously in the bins. Someone tried to take it the first time this happened. One of the t-shirt guys, or whatever they're called, people that are at the bins all day long, and the ones of fluff, I don't know what they're called. Typically, I've never had any issues at all. Last time, or a couple times ago, we found it was a Ralph Lauren vintage vest. It's already been sold, and if I remember, I'll put a comp up so you can see it. And no, is that what it was? No, I just made a mistake. Someone saw that too, but someone asked me if they could see we found a Mariners starter jacket, baseball, vintage you tell us it was old? And he goes, said he was a Mariners fan and he would like to try it on. And I said, well, no, it's going to stay right here. And he goes, seriously, I'm a really big fan. And I put my hand down because he was taking it away. And I said, no, it's going to have to stay in my cart. Well, I'll be darned if same thing that happened to me again. Found this shirt. It's just an NFL Nike Dry Fit large t-shirt. And I guess it's like the surface one, so that's pretty neat. I was putting something in my cart and then the young man was coming to take this out and I had to grab it from him. And I was sad because I was like, I am here to have a good time and find my items too. And I was with my, having a good time with my son, and I had to grab it from him and say, stay, please don't touch my cart. And I will be darned if they weren't circling it. Like I felt, honestly, for the first time, I felt a little bit nervous, more nervous than I should have, maybe, but I was definitely nervous. Do any of you have that happen to you at the bins or when you're outsourcing like that you've had things taken from your cart? I was a little taken back, unfortunately, but I don't even know the value on this, to be honest. But I know that sports memorabilia goes. This is not my team or I'd keep it, not my husband's team, or we'd probably keep it. But it was interesting and it's neat, and I understand it, but I just thought it was unnerving that they were trying to take it from me. And then these are just little pajama shorts, new a tag. I honestly probably would have tossed them back. I kind of forgot they were in my cart because we were on a mission to go and go see family too. So it's just an extra large, just white pajama shorts. But for being in the bins, there's no stains or anything. So that's pretty good find. Got some socks for my husband. Getting things for ourselves. I found, these are not a high-end brand by any means, Democracy. They're just a basic jean, but I like the frayed hem, a little bit more wide leg, which is pretty in right now. I probably could have put them on for $20 and hope I get 15, but they were the only kind of thing that caught my attention that I thought that I could source. Obviously, I said the bins were a little bit slower. What is this? Oh, these are dance cans. So dance cans, there was a lot of dance cans. I have hit and miss with it. They don't sell for a lot, but it is a decent enough brand. These feel pretty good, so I did get them. I'm not gonna make billions of dollars on them. I understand that. There is another dance can. It's like a whole bunch of it. And I was gonna look it up, and I told my husband I was gonna look it up, and it's a large fitted workout activewear, and I just thought, you know what, at the beginning of the year, everyone is starting to feel healthier. We all go through that, I'm sure. They make our New Year's resolutions, and this was slim fit as well, and this was kind of a slim fit, and they're the same size. I think I'm going to put them together. They're both running as a large. So I was going to probably allot those on it. I actually got this for my son, and it didn't fit, which is fine. But it's a Hurley sweatshirt. I always figure, if you're not sure and it's a decent enough brand, Hurley's, can be hit and miss as well. But like I said, I find what I can and source what I can. But if I get something for one of my family members and either they don't like it or it doesn't fit, or I get it for myself and I find that it doesn't work for me, or I wear it for a while and then I'm like, boop, I'm done, I'll just sell it. I'll just turn around and list it. And then if it doesn't list on a certain time frame, then I'll go donate it again, and I'll redonate it, and that's okay, because I feel like we've saved it from the landfills, and if I can turn around and redonate it after I try to, at this point, make it about a year, I'll get rid of old inventory and just make it go to hopefully another home that way. This we did look. I think my husband looked it up. Little Beavers wrestling, Oregon State University Beavers, little lightweight activewear shirt, and I think it was going for like $20, $25 online, and that's fine. You know, if someone's gonna love it, if you're an Oregon State fan, university fan, got you. I got your outfit right here. This, my husband was like, it's of no value, so he tossed it back, and then I looked it up and I went, it's good enough, so I put it back in my cart. Anyways, it is Duluth Trading Company. I got it because it was a size 36, and it has that gollies. Let me show the brand here. I'm going too quick. I apologize. Duluth, but it has the Fire Flex hose material, and so they were going for about 25 bucks online, and that was fine. I'll take it. You know, my price per cost of selling it again works for me. I'll do it. Oh, this is a Torah top, and it's all wrinkled. It will obviously get steamed up. I actually have another one of these online, but in a dusty pink color. Had so many looks at it. I just posted a little bit ago. I'm honestly expecting it to sell pretty quickly. If it doesn't, it's getting a lot of watchers. But this is the exact same one, and I was so excited because it's also the exact same size. And so if they don't sell individually, I'm gonna sell them as a set, a pair. But it's just this really cute, loose 2X, embroidered at the bottom. Not embroidered, but what is that, like an applique, crocheted, or I don't know what it is. Oh, I can't think. But anyways, has this on the bottom, and also, so the top right here is super cute, and it's like a halter style with the little buttons on the back for a little peekaboo in the back here with these really covered buttons. And it is Torrid, and it's a size 2, so it's plus size. And I love green. The green is, I cannot pass up anything green. It's my favorite color. So anyways, I got one of those two, and I knew if it didn't sell by itself, I have another one to put together, and I'll sell two at the same time. So this caught my eye. I was waiting for the bins to change over, and I was just digging, and it was kind of whatever was left. I normally don't like to pick up at small or extra small at all, and it's not normal for me to do that. I try not to because I have so many things that are small or extra small, and they just don't sell as quickly as if you got a large, extra large, and plus size. But anyways, this is the brand Obey, and it was interesting to me. I thought it was just kind of a cool, unique picture on it, and it has Obey right here. But the sell-through rate on this is about $35 for used, and so even though it's a small, I'll probably list mine about $25. But I just thought the picture was unique, and it's not faded or anything. But so anyways, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know how it goes. Let's see. And we got a couple more things. Oh, yeah, same thing with these. I normally wouldn't have got them because they're skinny. But with that darn green again. Lila Ryan. They also didn't have a high sell-through rate, but I figure if I can get $20, $18 for them, I'm still making, more than my 15. But anyways, there's the brand right there. Tag. But they're still a nice material. You can feel that they're still feel pretty good, and there's no stains and no fading really. So that was kind of nice. This, my husband is an adamant Nike fan on some things, I think it's honestly men's because I was trying to kind of looking it up, but it's just a Nike sweatshirt, and if it doesn't sell, it'll tip me. So that's good. Keep it for myself. And then this again is Danskins, and I think I'm going to put it all, I think this is Danskins. Yep, Danskins. Yeah, and then it's large. So it might become a 3-piece from the last stuff that I showed you. But that's all we found. I didn't even look at shoes this time. I'm trying to lay off the shoes a little bit. I did find these last time. I need to put them on. They sell for like $100 and some online, and I haven't posted them yet. They are, oh, here's the brand right here. You see that? Anyways, I have this pair, my husband found, mind you, and we have yellow. Same thing, and they're insulated. And so I really need to get these online, but I'm trying not to do too many shoes anymore because they just don't sell very quickly. I don't know shoe brands very well. Like I said, I'm a jeans and sweatshirt kind of gal, and so I would totally wear these shoes though, and one of them is actually in my size, these ones. So I'm trying to not keep them. I have plenty of boots. I didn't buy them for myself. I bought them to resell, especially because their turnaround is really a good sell through rate. So those are definitely going to be going online. But anyways, I hope I'm not rattling on too much. I mean, too chatty. I apologize. I just wanted to show you what we got at the bins. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. If you've been sticking with me this long, I appreciate it. If you like the video, please, like it and subscribe if you want to. But I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're, in the United States. I hope that you had a great Thanksgiving, and if you celebrate outside of the United States, great. I hope it was a wonderful time with family and friends, and I will hope that we get to chat again soon.